What's up everybody, ChaoticSmiley here, and today we're going to continue with episode 4 of our Archer Tera playthrough. I do apologize for not uploading in so long. There are times where I can and cannot make videos, and sadly I haven't been able to, so there will be inconsistencies with my uploads. I would love to do daily videos, but sadly that just can't happen yet. And with this episode, I hope to explain that to you, because I'm going to do something a lot different than what I've been doing. In this episode, I would like to kind of, instead of doing an intro and outro, to kind of do a full commentary. But instead of focusing on the game, I'm going to tell you guys about me, because there's not really anything interesting that's going to happen in this part of the game. And then I want you guys to get to know me, so that'll be a little bit for both of us. And so for that, let's go ahead and change some settings. Uh-oh, I lost them. There, there we go. Go ahead and turn everything down. We're gonna have a little powwow, just you guys and me. That seems good. Well, I guess to start, I can say that what I did...
Relax. I've got it covered.
Whoa.
You need me, or can I just chill out here?
Okay, hold on. Let's turn that down. Just a little more. Well, as I was saying before he interrupted me, what's been going... I guess just to go ahead and start and say, I am born and raised in North Carolina, and that's where I still reside. I grew up in a little house, a little 2-room house, with my mom and dad, and a few years later I had a little sister. And then, at the time, my father was an undercover cop, and my mother was a mail lady. Excuse that. Okay. And then from that, it was just a little house, and I lived right down from school. So what I did is I would just walk to school on kind of a daily basis. And in that time, Dad was away a lot, so it was basically me and Mom growing up. And in that time, since I did live from the school and I just walked there, I did make a pretty cool friend at one time, and I stuck with him from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade. I'm sorry, it's hard to keep track. I've never done this before, so I apologize. And from there, you know, we lived in that little house for quite some time, and I got acquainted with my best friend's grandparents, and I stayed up there just as much as I was at my own house. So it was really interesting because I basically had like another set of parents, I guess, or grandparents, because I was up there so much. And so I basically had 2 families growing up, and it was really cool. Because, you know, with my dad not around a lot, it was nice to still have a fatherly figure around. And from there, we stayed in that house until my 5th grade year. And after I had finished elementary school, we ended up moving because my great-grandmother had passed, and we moved into her house, which was a nice 3-bedroom house. And it was much bigger, but it was an old-timey farmhouse. But it was still a nice place to live, and we still live here today, and it's nice. And I started middle school, and in middle school, it was alright. Dad came around more. He got promoted, and so he was around a lot more. His hours were a little weird. You know, he worked some weeks, some weeks he didn't. And then Mom also had gotten a new job from mail lady to a maintenance worker. which was nice because she got to come home a lot. And from there, middle school was alright, but that best friend I
If
grew
it
up
was
with,
important, I'd already be involved.
we were 1 year apart. I didn't mention that before. I do
You
apologize.
need me, or can I just chill out here? Relax.
Shush, sir.
I've got it covered.
Shh. And from there, what had happened was, you know, he got new friends when he went to middle school, and I was still in elementary school. And so we really weren't all that big of friends anymore. So, that was alright. I was able to make other friends anyway, which was good. Middle school was okay. Did get bullied a little, but I mean, a lot of kids do, so it's nothing different. Got punched in my head once too. Kids are assholes, man. Not really much important happened through middle school. I kind of just went through. I made average grades, A's and B's. I mean, I wasn't a genius, but I wasn't dumb either. And from there, we went to high school. God, high school is horrible. I hated that school. I still do. And throughout high school, let's see, it wasn't too bad, too great. You know, it's not really something I can say that was amazing, but it wasn't awful either, especially considering where I'm at now. Let's see, sorry. Throughout high school, since we did move, I didn't even explain to you guys the move. Okay, sorry. After we moved, where we moved to was right beside basically my entire family. Like, to our right is my uncle, and across the road is my other uncle, and behind them is my aunt, and then right down the road is my grandparents. So we basically moved into a giant encirclement of my family. So I get to spend a lot of time with them, and I spent a lot of time with my grandparents after growing up when we moved. And so I became very acquainted with them, but I did fall away from my other
You need me, or
grandparents
can I just chill out here?
from the other house. Confusing, I know. But it's okay, I got to spend time with them. Oh, Kugai. Kugai's a dick. He's a boss that spawns, and everyone fights for him, so it normally takes a while to get him, which is great. And in the house we're in, since I was closer to my parents, I did a lot more hanging out with my granddad. And since he was a farmer, there was a lot of farmer-like things going on. So I helped him with his cows and everything else, the horses, you know, the normal sort of thing you'd help grandparents with. And after living in the house that we were living in for so long, and it was so big and it's old, so it was not insulated, you know, power bill got expensive. So what we did is we bought a wood stove. So that's where a lot of my time goes on the weekends, to where I can't make videos for you guys, is normally I'm splitting wood for the wood stove. Which it's okay, but it's not great. And then okay, go ahead and get to the inconsistencies. A reason that I can't make a lot of videos at sometimes is because since I do live surrounded by my family, I'm normally called out a lot. So I try to make sure that I do my videos when there's no one else around, so I know that I won't get called out, because I'd hate to be in the middle of a video with you guys and have to cut it short or lose all my footage. So that's why I don't do videos unless I know that I can in fact finish the video. So that's why I haven't uploaded in a few days, because I've had my parents around. My dad, I normally won't do a video unless my parents are out, and there are just days where they're out and the days where they're not. So that I guess, is a little bit of an explanation of why I can and can't do videos every now and again. So I do apologize, but I'll try to keep you guys up to date with a nice little schedule of when I can and can't. These guys look just like Guy. They really do. And the next thing we're going to do in this video is we're probably going to go on to Karasha. It's the big little boss for this whole area. And easy. I've done a lot. The Island of Dawn missions quite a few times. Kill you. 2 more. And then, back on topic. I'm sorry. In high school, there really wasn't much bullying. A lot of people kind of grew out of it. There was a few good fights that we got to watch. And, in high school, I did meet the girl that I'm currently with. Ooh, I'm taking all this then. I love when people don't take their stuff. In high school, I did meet the girl that I am still with, and it'll be 2 years we're together in May. And there's that. There's a lot of ums. I apologize. And through high school, I got through it, but I'm kind of a smart kid. If I get bored, I don't really pay much attention. And high school was a very good place for them to do things, but not do anything to help you pay attention to it. It was here, take notes, do this, take a test. You know, it's like, here, we learned something today, tomorrow you guys take a test on it. I wasn't really into that. That was really boring to me. And so I didn't pay attention, so I came through B's and C's, not much. I originally decided that I was not going to graduate with my class. I was just going to skip it because I didn't care too much. But I decided to go ahead and do that, and I'm glad I did. Graduation was actually pretty fun. And graduated, average GPA, average all that. I got out, and first thing Dad wanted me to do was join the military. Military, is not me. Nah, the military is not something I really was interested in, but that's something he wanted. He said from that he wanted me to be a lawyer. Well, fuck no, I don't want to do that either. And then he's like, alright, I want you to go back to school. I was like, fuck that. I'm out, I'm going to take a break. In which I have done. I've been out of school for a year. About around a year, a little less. And I have been looking for work, but I've either gotten turned down, or they told me, or they just never returned my calls. It's weird, man, because I applied for this one place. I live in North Carolina, don't question. I did apply for this one place that made molds, like the molds that you put on your wall, like a deer head mold and shit like that. Yeah, fucking weird, right? But it was close, and I don't have a license or anything. So it was the best thing that I could do at the moment. And so I applied for the place, and they called me in for an interview. But they interviewed like 4 other people at the same time. They walked us through the whole place and showed us what we'd be doing. And the basis of what they do is they do screws. Like they screw the mold together, pour the stuff in, and then unscrew it. And that's basically what the fuck they do. And so I did that. Sorry, it's a cutscene. He talks. It's nothing important. But I did that. I applied. He talked to me. He's like, "Cool, man. We'll get back to you in like a week." All right. So I don't hear from them for like 2 fucking weeks, and then I finally get a letter, and the letter says I didn't meet their job requirements. I was just kind of like, what? Because their job is nothing but fucking working a fucking drill. I was like, really? I don't have the qualifications to work a drill. Oh my god, it was ridiculous. I don't know why I don't have the qualifications to work a drill, but I don't. I'm sorry, guys. After graduating high school, I still just can't work it. Like, another cutscene, sorry. But I just didn't qualify for them, and so I didn't get it. And then a few months later, my cousin works there, and that's how I was going to get my job. And he's like, oh man, they're going to call you up, and they're going to offer you a job. So I was like, okay. I waited and waited, and I never heard anything from them, so I was like, fuck them then. Sorry, I had to drink a little water. But yeah, no, they never did anything for me. And then
What?
another place I applied for was an Aldi's warehouse, and I'd be stocking stuff, and nah, they didn't do anything for me either.
Greetings.
Like, they didn't really do anything for me there. I went there, and I have my aunt working there currently, and so I kind of figured that I could get in, because it's a great paying job. It's like $15 an hour, but nah. I think I sit in well over 30 applications, and I have not heard jack shit from them. I tried to get into a job with my brother. They won't hire you unless you've got a license. It's rough. Word of advice, get your license when you can, because I didn't, and I don't have the money to pay for insurance, and where I live you gotta have insurance for your license. And so sadly I haven't got anything just yet. So currently the only thing I'm doing is making videos, and so that's why I invested so heavily into a new computer and everything I can, so I can really make up.
You have my attention.
Or make some really good videos, and hopefully to grow a good fan base, and you know, just to show you guys all this and do playthroughs and help people out.
I have a moment for you.
Because I really like doing that, because playing games growing up, I really enjoyed watching other people play and seeing them play through it, and I've always wanted to do that. So it's a dream right now to be making videos for people.
Child.
I am confused. But it's really amazing that I can do what I'm doing right now. Sure, I don't have the fan base of other YouTubers, but I still enjoy getting on here and talking. I honestly, I'm happy that I'm doing this right now, because I do like doing this. It's honestly kind of, it's a dream come true to do what I'm doing. And I really want to help people. I want to have fun. I want to collaborate with other YouTubers. There's a lot that I want to do, and I'm going to do it one day. And I hope that you guys will be here to watch me when I do. Because this is something I'm really, really interested in. This is something I really want to spend a lot of time on. This is what I want to spend my life doing. I want to make videos. I do. And so I'm going to try my best to make you guys happy, and I'm going to do my best to get better at
Greetings.
doing my commentaries and talking to you guys, and maybe I can talk more about the game and not myself.
It's an honor to help.
And so I hope that that's what I'm able to do for you guys, and I hope I can bring joy, and you guys have questions, I can answer them, and a lot of stuff. I don't know, it's what I want to do, and this place is so pretty. I don't know, I hope that you guys could one day accept me as a YouTuber and everything.
For the Federation.
I don't know, it's what I want to do. Now, off subject, what we're about to do is we are about to take a ride off into the sunset to Velica. It's the big city we're going to, and it's gonna have this long thing where we fly for quite a while. There's not really much that happens here, we just fly. Oh god. Oh, I can't do anything? Damn. Yeah, we just fly through here. And then Woohoo, long live statue nipple. The global chat's really good for you guys to read, it's funny. And my plans, I don't know, a few plans. I really want to carry through this playthrough episodic series here. I want to do that for quite a while, because right now we're at level 10, and the cap is 65, and I would love to do a full fucking thing from level 1 to 65. I would love to do that. That would be an absolutely amazing thing to do. If you ask me, that's something I would really like to do. And I'm going to, actually. I'm going to do that because that would be amazing. I love playing Tera. I think it's a great MMO. This is a game I'm going to do a lot of playing of. And I'm also going to do a lot with League of Legends, because that's currently a game that I'm big in. Show you guys some ranked games, show you guys what I do. I don't know, and that's kind of what it is now. Let's see. Yeah, I finished the high school, didn't get a job, can't work a drill. I grew up with a farmer, I obviously know how to work a fucking drill. I won't make videos when my parents are home. Yeah, I think I covered everything. I got a car. Yeah. Parents sold the camper and they got a car. It's kind of my car, kind of not my car. I don't know if that plays anything. I don't know, I'm just making up stuff because there's nothing to talk about. We're just flying on a fucking Pegasus into this big city. And then from here we do, I don't know, but it's really pretty here. See, the first time I came here, I was on my little laptop and I could count every pixel in these walls, and it was horribly great. It was great to see that I was playing this, but now that I'm playing on the way I am now, it's amazing to play it this way. I don't know, I've come from from nothing to
me.
Oh, no, I'm not leaving. I came from playing on a crappy laptop to where I couldn't run MMOs to another laptop to where I could.
Attention!
Attention! From a laptop to where I could, but it was pixelated, to now my computer to where I can, and it's great.
You need my
Joining the
help?
ranks. Centuries jerking. Now we're in the big city. This is where normally a lot of people are, and you can see a lot of people here. And I think right here at this lady with the tits, I think this is where we will cut it. That'd be a little picture I do for the video. Alright guys, that was a life story of ChaoticSmiley. I'm sorry if it wasn't great. I know I jumped around a lot, I did a lot of hums. I was new to that, and I hope that maybe doing that can make me more comfortable with what I'm going to do later in other videos. And from here, this has been episode 4 of my Archer playthrough. I hope to see you guys in episode 5. Later, man.